Back to the live stream. Participants, my fucking self. Woo! Oop, what the fuck? Oop, 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 there we go. Ah. Oh. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, come on. Don't fucking do this to me, game. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Shit. I don't care. Ugh. Oh, fuck, I clicked off the thing. Look at this professionalism, anyone who's... and it crashed. F11? Motherfucker. Look at how professional I am. You're just sitting here and listening to me scream and swear at my computer right now.
Yeah.
Can you seriously not make this game not full screen? Oh my fucking god. What? No, just let me not. Well, I guess we're not playing that game either. Dear one person watching this live stream, actually there's no one live. Dear myself, what am I doing? Oh, that was loud. Yeah, currently the live stream is just a thing of no you with be back in a minute. Possible tech problems, or I'm just taking a dump. Excuse me. Oh god. Okay, okay. It's going better. This is going better. Aha! There we go! Get rid of my little... My, uh... 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 uh. Well, hello, nobody. But I am playing Silent Hunter 3 now, because Silent Hunter 5 won't work, Sid Meier's Pirates won't work, but this works, so... Woohoo! Oh, god damn it, don't do this again to me. Don't do this to me again. I swear to god. I swear to god. Is it just the loading screen won't work? Maybe we're not playing Silent Hunter 3 either. Depends on if it wants to work. Oh my fucking god. Okay, where's the... Apply, yep. Ugh. Of course I have to fucking restart the game for that. Because why not? Oh, what? No, why is it? Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. Oh, don't, no, 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 not... You know what would be great right now? I'm gonna be honest, just you wanna know what would be awesome? If what I'm trying to do would just, you know, work, you know? If it would just work, that would be pretty fun, pretty good. But apparently not, because I don't know why. Okay, okay. No, back. How do I can't change resolution. I can't do that. Okay, we're playing BeamNG now. I swear to God, seriously, I swear to God, if BeamNG Drive refuses to work, I am going to just punch my computer. Punch a hole straight through it. No fuck. You still there, or are you just being silent because I'm just yelling like a madman? I'm still here. Okay, you're just being silent because I'm just screaming everywhere because of the stupid computer. I don't blame you. Ooh. Okay. Now, Demeter Drive has never given me any problems before, other than occasional extremely long loading times. So, I don't see why it would give me problems now, but given today's track record, I'm gonna guess it will give me problems. Oh my god, I'm so cold. I'm gonna throttle down some of these fans. My computer gets a little bit warmer. Well, it's not getting full usage, so it makes things warm. Just 12 errors just popped up and disappeared at once. Oop, here goes some more errors. What map should I do? Uh, play free roam. Ooh, I know what I'm going to. The Endurodrome or whatever the hell it's called. Oh! Ow. Spawning player. Nope. Dying is what you're doing, computer. Ah. I still love these 0 viewers. Okay, game, just please stop complaining. Oh god. There we go. Fans now. Ow. I need to stop elbowing things, dude. Seriously, for real. Like, I just keep elbowing anything. If it's elbowable, I keep elbowing it. But what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a thing. Basically, I drive vehicles as fast as I can around this course that's like built to destroy vehicles and see which ones I can last the longest. It's like it's inspired from a guy. I think it's called Fail Race is his name. That's where I got. That's where I have the idea from. Oh fuck! There goes a tire. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh shit! Fuck! What are you doing? Ow! I need a better graphics card. Jeez. Oh fuck!
What's your current?
It's a GT 710.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like a $60 graphics card. I mean, I'm playing BeamNG Drive on it, so that's something.
yeah.
Like it is running BeamNG Drive at like 1080p or something. Oh fuck! Oh, I have to go around that barrier. Ooh. I don't know what I should get for like a graphics card. If I should what I should upgrade to. Graphics cards are still insanely expensive, and I have no money.
Rip.
Like, my ideal thing, I don't have the power supply for it, but the ideal thing I want to get would be like a, Brain, do your thing now. Come on, Brain. Do brain things. Um, like a 1080 or a Titan or something. That would be amazing.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, I'd love to get a Titan.
You hear the new 2080 just got released.
I'm not sure if it's been released yet, or they announced it.
Oh, yeah, they announced it, I think.
Yeah, yeah. That thing too. If that's I'm waiting to see also for those releases to see if they're gonna release another GT version. Because what my current plan was, because what I can afford was get a GT 1030, which should be vastly superior to my current graphics card, and it isn't too expensive. It's like $100 or something. But you gotta be careful because Nvidia went and released a skimmed down version that performed terribly compared to the original one that got released, with like DDR something other than different than the other one memory. So if you get the wrong one, you'll get a complete shit show. And there's no clear labeling. They're very very dickish about it because there's zero clear labeling as to which one's which. There's nothing to tell you on the boxes. That's the reason I've been kind of iffy on getting one, because like I don't want to get the shit one by accident.
I'm sure they'll have a drop in price once the 2080 releases.
Well, that's the budget card, so like the MSRP for that one is like $70 or something. Like that's the manufacturer recommended price.
Mm.
So like that thing, if I could find it anywhere cheaply, it would be cheap as shit. And also it's a low profile small card, just like both of my other cards I have right now. And I can get it in a fanless variant too, which means I can overclock and do the same thing I have for my GT710, which is a fan in front of the passive heatsink, make it an active one, and then if the fan fails, it's not the end of the world because it was designed to run passively anyway, so it will just kind of get hotter, but it shouldn't destroy the card, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, there goes a head gasket. This is the end of this truck. Rod bearings damaged. This thing isn't going much farther. Oh, there's smoke coming out of it everywhere. Nope, that's it. That's it. Rest in peace, that truck. Holy shit, that thing got obliterated. Oh yeah, I have the automation cars here. Cause like I really need. I kind of want a motherboard that has like 3 PCIe slots, so I could shove 3 graphics cards in it. Like just keep adding all my old graphics cards back, so I have the possibility for extra monitors. Like run one monitor on each graphics card.
Yeah.
Aha! Here we go. Here are my absolutely insane, insane automation cars. They fucking, what are they? They're like 3,000 horsepower behemoths. Every single one is like a massive 3,000 horsepower V12. So yeah, this fares. Front diff, rear diff. This is an off-road vehicle. It accelerated faster than some sports cars in BeamNG. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, this thing is crazy. Oh, fuck. The suspension is so funny. You should watch this. Get on the live stream and watch. Hello? Oh, there you are. I was saying you should get on my live stream and watch this madness. I'm using one of the cars I made in automation for BeamNG Drive. It is, what is it? Like, it's like over 3,500 horsepower or something.
Oh.
In an off-road vehicle.
It shows your live stream is over.
Shouldn't be. Check. It's on my channel. It says. It should be one that says like live now.
Yeah, it says it, but then I click on it and it says already the time that it is.
What?
I click on it, and it already says like how long it is, so it's not live.
Oh, what's happening on it right now though?
It's the know you thing.
What's it called?
Let me check. It's called Yo, I'm live streaming a game.
Oh, try again. Just try refreshing the page once you're on the page. Oh, fuck.
There we go.
Woohoo! Oh. What? Whoa. You see it now?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do one thing first. I'm gonna change the audio settings so the audio comes out of the speakers. That, maybe I can't. There's no audio other than my fucking voice, I guess. And if you talk, you should probably mute it so you don't get echo.
Oh yeah,
I am Harry Randall, and I have proclaimed that I love myself.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Whoa, shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. Whoa, whoa.
Smash it into a tree.
It's going into a tree whether I like it or not. Oh, it just bounced into a tree twice. Look, I'm in 5th gear.
Holy Jesus.
Fair
Drift.
enough.
Oh, hey, who's this? Hello, Harry Randall.
I am Harry Randall, and I have proclaimed that I love myself.
Hello.
It's the drifts of death.
Who is...
G'day, mate. Going. Tis I.
Oh, it is you. I am live
Tis I,
streaming
yeah.
BeamNG Drive on my YouTube channel right now, and holy, because I have a car-made automation, this thing is insane. Oh! What the fuck just happened?
Oh my lord.
Just wait till the stream catches up to what just happened. Oh my god.
Oh, it just did. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, this thing isn't in good shape.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in good shape at all.
Oh. Come on, turn. Turn, just turn. Turn, make the...
So, who is you on YouTube then?
What?
Who is you on YouTube?
If you look up in the channels, there's a link to the channel. In the, it's a chat called Links I Made. Just under rules.
Oh.
Uh-oh, this is not where I wanted to go. Oh, come on.
That thing looks absolutely horrific.
Oh shit, fuck. Oh shit. There I go again.
How many horses she got?
Over 3,000.
Right.
I'm spinning the wheels in 6th gear. I'm sliding around in 6th gear, holy shit. Yes, I will go straight if I just hold the throttle down, spinning the tires in 6th gear. I will definitely start to gain control again. If I just keep holding the throttle down. This will work. Oh, hey, it did work.
Maybe in 10 years.
Gear 7, I'm going straight for a tree. Oh! Oh my god. Can I kill this thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to drag it out now. I just got stuck. Come on. Come on out.
I'm gonna go now.
The two biggest flaws of automation cars are the wheels or axles. Yeah, both are part of the same thing. And the engine.
The engine.
The engine will literally come out of the vehicle.
I have never had that problem. The biggest thing I find is that the tires don't transfer properly. They're all like this road. They're all the race tires, no matter what tire you select.
Okay.
Because like the off-road tires do not do anything. Like I have off-road tires on this, but they show up as the slicks
Yeah.
when they can't transferred.
Might be something to do with your thing. I'm not sure. I know, like the texture, like the graphic for the tires, show up for me as off-road tires.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh shit. How is this? If this was an actual BeamNG drive card, this thing would be not moving at all and on fire.
On fire indefinitely.
What?
On fire indefinitely.
Oh my god, I bent out the back tire and I think I fixed some of my problems.
Doesn't surprise me.
Oh my god. Are you still watching it?
Yeah,
Do you see this?
it's thingy.
Oh. Impact detect. I like how that little impact just spiked it way up in the air. Wait, are the four-ways on? The four-ways are on! You can see one little blinker there. All other signs of blinkers have been demolished. Let's... Go back to the beginning and get one of my race cars that is also crazy. Ah, no!
No.
Oh, wait, I passed the start line.
I mean, you can always just press escape and then go vehicle, one of the option things, and then just press home.
Okay, what should I take out next? Should I take out this monstrosity? This winged monstrosity that falls apart every single time you look at it the wrong way?
Actually, I have a similar thing in look, but like any time I go over a bump wrong, the stack just goes flying up into the air. Yeah, it's good fun.
This is, I forget what this is. This is like 800 horsepower. It's a Boxer 6 engine.
Fair enough.
Because I couldn't fit it. Everything else I put a V12 in, but I couldn't fit a V12 into this thing. So it doesn't have a V12, purely because I couldn't fit it in. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, there goes the wing.
You know, not everything is about
Bloody how much horsepower you can cram into a small car.
That is, everything is about that. It's how much horsepower can I cram into this tiny vehicle. How crazy can I make this?
I mean, like, I find that a good base area is around 500 to 800 horsepower.
Well, this thing has around 800 or something. Something I actually did find too is if you want 3,000 horsepower plus, but you don't have as much, I don't have enough space for a V12, do a V8. You can still get, like a few hundred more horsepower out of a V12 than you can with a V8. You can still get like above 3,000 horsepower with a V8.
Alright, I'm going to make a Superman.
Oh, I made a van that is the slowest thing ever. It has like 12 horsepower. I will now show you my 12 horsepower van. Oh, the engine's already stalled.
Bye.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Look at the little engine.
I actually made a replica or closest that I could replica Model T engine, although I didn't have the flathead design because the game's not that complicated. They're not smart enough to add that thing to the thing, and so yeah.
Oh god, here we go. We're going. Up a hill. Time for this thing to stall out and die.
This is a good van design.
Do you see the engine in this thing? I mean, do you know how do you know how much fuel economy you get from this thing?
A lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I mean, it would be a decent amount.
This engine is smaller than my snowblower, single-cylinder snowblower engine, and it has 3 cylinders. Like the engine I have in my tiny snowblower. It is a small snowblower I have. Like, this engine would fit. Is smaller than my keyboard probably. Like in dimension. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. We're going on an adventure in the world's shittiest van.
Alright.
19 kilometers an hour, here we come. God damn it, I'm hitting bumps.
I think I might go with the big block V8, V10 maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm very good I'm very good at the extremes, cramming as little horsepower out of an engine as you can get, or as much out of an engine as you can get. Not so good at the middle grounds there.
I guess big block V8 will do it then.
Now, take the bore and stroke sliders and crank them.
Oh, I've done that. It's over 10 liters.
I have an engine that's like 16 liters or something, or bigger. It's an insane size. That's the big engine that I have that's like over 3,000 horsepower. Oh, don't stall on me now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh.
I think you should probably lower your gearing.
No, this was my intention. My intention was to make it the world's shittiest van. This was my intent. I literally can't lower the horsepower or the gear ratio anymore. I can't change anything on it to make it slower, or else I literally can't run tests in automation. Automation just refuses because of how long it takes to accelerate. It goes like, you have not moved in this amount of time, fuck off. Suspension doesn't actually look too bad on it though, if you look at it. Actually looks like this wouldn't be too bad of a ride. Other than the fact it's extremely slow.
Actually, yeah. Mm, 8.8 compression. The only reason why I'm doing that is because I want turbos.
I found with turbos, the sweet spot is like just under 10.
Yeah. I mean, I can adjust it up later. It's just that I want it lower so that way I can crank the turbos as much as I can, get as much horsepower out as I can, and then yeah, good fun.
Yeah, how you should do a thing and see see what's the max horsepower you can crank out of like a V8 or something.
I've got one that's over 3,000, 2,888.
Yeah, I have higher horsepower. Because I figured it out because I just sit there and I just play with the sliders and like I'll get to the highest horsepower I can, then just start changing sliders by one click until the car's power number goes up, and change all kinds of different sliders one by one to see if I can fix like because normally the problem I run into is knock.
Yeah.
And it starts to knock, and I'll just change sliders until I finally get it so it isn't knocking anymore. And then I'll like go up another one, and then like I just slowly work my way up. So that's how I figured out the strategy. What other ones do I have here that are insane? What other insane vehicles?
$8,500 RPM seems like a decent amount.
Ah, this thing. The problem I keep having, I had with one of the only ones that was insanely fast, is there's too much lift. There's not enough downforce at high speed, so like I try to get to the high speed. Also, it seems the game has a very set limit on how fast I can go, like because I'm not at the end of my gear ratio or anything, and suddenly the car just stops because that's where automation says that its top speed is, even though it realistically can go faster, and I've seen them go faster on the automation test track than what automation says their top speed is. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, automation, why you do this? Just put in the power numbers, don't give it top speed, just put in all the power numbers and let BeamNG figure it out. One of the issues I also kept running into was my brakes overheating. With one of the cars I had. Car? Car? No, this one doesn't work. What should I drive? What should I destroy now? I just remembered something I did one time that was real fun to do and looked real cool was I got a semi-truck, the heaviest trailer, and lined a bunch of cars up against the wall and just ran the semi-truck into the back of them. And just watched as everything just got crumpled by the heavy load of it, because the heavy semi-trailer gets stopped by nothing. Like, nothing stops that thing except for a dead brick wall. Like, even then, it flipped over the wall because of the momentum it had. Wait, what the fuck's happening? Uh-oh. Oh god. Watch us. This shit gets crazy. Yeah, look, you can tell there's a set limit because look, I'm not even on the ground, and the engine's stopping its RPM.
Yeah.
Okay, now the engine's just falling. Now we're just falling apart. Oh, is the ESC kicking in? Maybe that's it. Nope, because you can see it was higher RPM.
Yeah, no, I've found that with automation cars, if sometimes you can get a higher top speed with one less gear, like one lower gear.
I'm just talking about the RPM of the engine, like it's locked. What do you mean impact detected, game? I'm falling through the fucking sky. What impact has been detected? Nope. uh, uh, oh, there we go. Okay, so here's this thing. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Um,
Someone's calling you.
eh.
Like, one of the issues I had of this is I can't make it get more downforce. Because if I put any more downforce on it, the suspension bottoms out, because it's not high enough off the ground. But I need
Yeah.
more downforce because I can't go around turns fast enough, because there's not enough downforce.
Okay. Sounds like a diesel.
What do you mean it sounds like a diesel? Can you hear it?
Uh, not that the engine I'm working on.
Ah.
I've got the cam set to 50, so idle's a little bit rough, but not like a full race cam.
Yeah.
Just so the
Oh. Just, why did your car, like, why did the car break? Did it break on its own? No, because I just don't know how to fucking drive. Oh shit.
Sounds
And-
legit.
And we have takeoff. There goes the exhaust. The electronic stabilization is doing its best. Oh, ooh. The engine isn't supposed to come out of the hood.
Yeah, it is. If it's not, then you're not trying hard enough. But we want.
Oh my god, it it bent the engine.
Yeah, that's the thing that happens.
I crashed so hard.
Trust me, I'm a mechanic.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. Just get a U-joint in the middle of the crankshaft.
Definitely. Mate, trust me, I'm a mechanic.
Oh, it's fine. I'm pretty good at getting old things that don't work anymore running. Case in point, old things that have been sitting for a long time. I got an old chainsaw from someone that had been sitting for God knows how long. And I got working, and then I just got back from Newfoundland. My grandparents, they said I could have. It's the old whippersnippers thing I got, but I just got a chainsaw. That was the first chainsaw ever in the town it came from. And it's been sitting for God knows how long because they said it was broken. Put quick start in the carburetor, and pop, 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 pop. Immediately, as soon as I did it, turn it over, and it just started going pop, 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 and started going. And it seems, I think, as far as I can tell, it was the fuel line, because I tried to move the fuel line and it crumbled in my hands.
Yeah, that's always a thing.
Like it like I tried to pull on it and it just went crack, and I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't working because there was a small crack in it and it was just pulling air instead of pulling fuel. Because not having fuel would be a pretty good reason for it not working.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I do have a lawnmower that doesn't need the spark plug to be connected to work. I was using it, and I looked around the front, and the spark plug wire was hanging an inch or two off the front of the spark plug. And it's just sitting there running like it's nothing. Like, what is this running off of? Pixie dust?
I mean, technically, a bigger scalp, the spark gap would technically help.
What?
Whether or not it's spark gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
Yeah, whether it's a bigger spark gap would actually help in some cases.
No, I mean the wire wasn't connected to the plug.
But it was arcing to
No.
the plug, wasn't it?
No.
Okay.
It was not arcing. There was no connection there at all. Because it was a good couple inches off of it, and it wasn't arcing. It was just running off with no spark plug connected, with no spark.
Alright.
I don't know where my stuff comes from, or where I get it from, but it is, it's quite magical.
Magical indeed.
Our snowblower went for 7-8 years without an oil change.
Hmm.
And it used to literally take days to start, for the first start, because we'd leave the gas in it all year round. Like, whenever we put it away, it just have the old gas in it.
Always a smart thing.
But every year, what I do is I just keep going, because I knew from starting before, it would sit there and you'd hear it go puh, 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 and you get a little bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust. And every time it would get slightly better and slightly better. You put new gas in it, and as you go through the old gas, just start to go better, and then eventually you'd hear it and it actually starts sputtering. Like after a few days of constantly trying to start it, it just it go pop, like after you'd pull it, it like kick in for a second, then die, and then be that glorious moment when it just comes to life. Finally, after days and days of trying to start it, and then you wouldn't have a problem after. And then we rinse and repeat, basically. No maintenance done to it at all for over 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, not even spark plug changes or anything. Absolutely nothing was done. It was untouched. Any seal that was on it from the factory, unbroken. Original oil. And we had one thing that we had a lawnmower before that just, it always, whenever you'd start it, it would just spew oil everywhere.
Fair enough.
So if you tried to mow the lawn, you just covered the lawn in oil. Oh, honey, I need to go outside and oil the lawn. Like,
Always good fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, our stuff is so magically fucking broken and strange. Like, oh hello, look at you. You are an engine. You need spark to work. What is this? There is no spark. How the fuck are you running? Like, Jesus Christ. My fucking stereo I have was sitting outside in the rain for over a year. Like, just in the open. For over a year. It has vents in the top and shit, so like, everything inside got wet and shit. And it works amazingly, and it's beautiful. I love the look of it. It is a Kenwood KR4010. It's like from the 70s or something, but I love the way it looks. It's beautiful. Like, it's from the time era of like all analog stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so it's got analog gauges and stuff. Like, it's got an analog signal gauge. It's like a little thing, like a gauge in a car. It's a little needle, it moves back and forth. Same thing for tuning. Nice all brushed metal, like clickable buttons that are switches instead of just like on modern ones there's like a button that activates something in a computer. It's like it's an actual switch, like a light switch kind of button.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I mean, I actually got a really old radio from my neighbour that I assume passed away.
Yeah.
Because they were, taking all the stuff out of the house. It worked.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that there was some problems with it, like just various bits and pieces that stopped working because age, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So I decided to take the guts out of it, mount a car stereo in there with car amp in the top of it where the record player sits.
Oh, so it was one of a record player.
Yeah.
The one I have is just a DC stereo. It doesn't have a record player or anything. It's just the stereo of the FM tuner and stuff. And everything feels so nice to turn. And everything. Like, it's such like the tactile feel of everything is so satisfying to click.
Yeah.
Like, the entire thing is just so satisfying to use. And it also has this nice light across the entire front of it.
Mm.
And underneath of it, I have an old box TV that was made 1988. And the reason we still have it is because we go through a bunch of TVs, but this one keeps on ticking, keeps on working. Through everything, this one, it's still working. Doesn't have no remotes or anything like that, no fancy remote controls. Oop.
Turns on, breaks instantly.
What?
Congrats. Turns it on, breaks instantly.
Fuck. Yeah, man, like, I'm trying to think what the newest thing I probably have is my fucking mouse. I'm gonna be honest. It's probably my mouse. It's probably the newest thing I own. Other than my phone. Like the newest electronical device.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the newest thing I own is my phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S1 Plus.
Okay.
You don't know?
I have a Samsung I think it's a I don't know if it's Galaxy, but it's A5.
Mm. Not sure.
Yeah, I had a fucking. I tried to play a couple different games before I played Towards the Unity Drive. I tried to play Silent Hunter 5. That didn't fucking work. Then I tried to play Silent Hunter 3. That didn't fucking work. Then I tried to play Sid Meier's Pirates, and that didn't work either. And I just gave up, and I'm like, I know BeamNinja Drive works. Oh, have you seen the RT game?
No.
He does stuff like, oh my god, I love his videos. Cause like he does these live streams and uploads the highlights, and like we do see Skylines, and just like he does the dumbest shit, like fucking plays God in The Sims, and like builds like torture tests and shit. I like The Sims, like in City Skylines, he does all kinds of fucking stupid shit. It's amazing.
Mm.
Something I know when they first introduced drag cars, you used to be able to do, I don't know if you can still do it, is if you wanted to drive, because the tires were a lot more sticky before, like on all surfaces, but they changed that now. I think if you go to the right surface, they're still super sticky. But like if you do that, you go into dry, like you go reverse and quickly slam the drive because the tires are so grippy. You don't actually get any wheel spin, and all the horsepower is transferred straight to the wheels. Like you go reverse and slam it in the drive, and you just snap the drive shaft in two.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And also, I know that the tires used to be a lot more, like, they used to grip a lot more because you could tell, because if you went in slow motion, you could see them grip. Like, you could see the tires, like, twisting and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It's good shit, yes.
Yeah, my computer is also, like, a janky pile of shit that shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah.
Like, this is what happens, though, when you have no money, and you have things that work, and you just make it work. Like, you just fucking, you have to make it work.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Uh-oh. Don't do this to me. Okay, it's a game, bros. You still watching it, or are you done watching the stream?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking of things to do with the van.
Make it ridiculous in some fashion. Like, do something that's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I got some decent horsepower on it. Nope. I'm adding side skirts at the moment.
Like, make it entirely like hood scoops and vents and stuff. Just cover it.
I'm adding a shit ton of carbon fiber stuff to it. Oh shit, yeah. On both sides.
The kind of thing, like, because you know you can make like sleeper cars. The ultimate sleeper car I'd want to make would be like, make something like the 3,000 plus horsepower engine, but have a Y in the mufflers. So it has two mufflers, but like you have a Y that you split. One has all kinds of mufflers and stuff in it that makes it really quiet, and the other one's the one that is like a big straight pipe or something that allows it to have its full horsepower. Like you roll through a drag strip with this quiet thing. All you can hear is the engine sound from the actual engine itself, and like rev it, and right before the light turns green, slam it the other way, and it just blasts the noise everywhere. Just fucking, like, because they would not know until you started going. Like it wouldn't seem suspicious.
There's like a valve kit that you can put on your exhaust, just after the headers, for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So basically, just press a button, opens up the shutter valves.
Yeah.
Becomes your full specs. Yeah.
I think you can do the same thing with the turbos, and like, cause the way turbos are, and like, so you don't hear the turbo, either. So like.
I mean, you could have like you could have like a turbo control system that adjusts the turbo spool.
Yeah, like something that like would make it not spool until you want it. So like you could rev it, like make it as quiet and unsuspecting as possible.
Similar sort of. Well, you mean have the turbo spool to propel, but not be able to hear them?
Well, no, like have them not be there, like have them off, and then suddenly flick them on. So like rev it a few times, and then set them like so they're not spool at all, and then have them flick it so they suddenly spool up and stuff like, and.
Yeah, you could have a shutter valve for that too.
Yeah, like another thing you could do, because like with computer-controlled intakes and stuff like that, you could make it run so rough and stuff. Like, because you could have like 2 settings on the computer or something, so like the fuel mixture ratio and stuff, and have it run super rough, so it sounds like it's like and like sputtering and dying. And then just you hit the button, and all that changes, and suddenly it's like it goes from like sounding like a 2 horsepower thing that's on the end of its life with like a blown head gasket and stuff, to like a full out drag car.
Yeah.
The only thing about it is it would actually hamper horsepower, but if you're driving it around, then you wouldn't get much attention from police either if you use those things.
Well, I mean, you could have the computer set up so it would shut down certain cylinders when you're not using them.
Yeah, just like shut down a couple ones and like change the mixture ratio when you don't want it or whatever, and it's like so it sounds sputtering and dying.
Yeah, but no, all you would need to do is stop the fuel intake to several cylinders, and depending on whether the car has individual coil packs, you would just shut them off as well.
Well, if you shut off the fuel, then you don't need to shut off the spark plugs or anything, so they'll just keep sparking away.
Yeah,
just
but
fuel.
For the case of preserving coil packs, you're better off to shut them off. were not in use.
Yeah, like 'cause you could take a V12 and cut it down to like 2 cylinders just to idle and kind of barely run. Like set to a very weird combination of cylinders.
There's actually a Cadillac that had a system in it where it would differ between the amount of cylinders it had going at one time.
Yeah.
It was a full V8 and everything, but it could go from 6 to 4 cylinders and then back up. But the problem with that is the technology for that was so old, it took quite a while for it to actually change between 4, 6, and 8 cylinders.
Yeah. Something I saw that was a thing that was recent that is a new development in like valves are computer controlled valves that are solenoids instead of using a camshaft.
Yeah.
So then you can just shut off the valves.
So
then it's like, because that's the thing, if you do something like that, then it's like, you do that, you just turn off the valves and then flick a switch and the valves are back on. Like, something else I thought of that would be kind of weird to do would be, if you ran out of space because the V8, V12 was too tall, manufacture some kind of engine that had all that cylinders and stuff, and then underneath where transmission goes, if transmission be farther back, add rotary cylinders to it. Behind the normal cylinders.
yeah.
Basically just slap a rotary engine on the back of it. So just move the transmission backwards in the car and have more cylinders and stuff down there.
Sport. Basic.
Imagine having a turbo or something on like every cylinder, like if it was a V8, eight turbos. So like there was no header. The pipes went straight to the turbo and then went to the header. They went like the header. The turbos were in between the header and the thing. So it was like in between the header and the exhaust. Or,
I mean, I could see that, but you would need really small turbos.
No, like you do
But
something
then
that's
it would just
you do something really weird of like pipes everywhere. Like it would not be a pretty solution. But like you get massive turbos and take off the header and attach the turbo directly to the cylinder head for each cylinder and then run those to the headers. It would be a mangled mishmash of turbos and stuff. But oh my god. Like that would be something. How much horsepower would you get out of that, I wonder? It's like 1 turbo breaks? Too bad. Well, whatever. I still have 8 more. 7 more. I can math. What would happen if you connected a turbo to a turbo, like end to end, like double turbo?
it's called compound turbos. So basically, you would have for a 6-cylinder engine like Nissan Skyline, for example. I think they have that on them, or at least some of them. You would have a small turbo stacked in front of a large turbo, so the small turbo would spool really quickly, forcing air into the big turbo, allowing it to spool a lot quicker than it would normally.
Yeah, what if, could you, these are all crazy ideas, supercharging a supercharger? Like just double stacking them?
Yes and no. I mean, it would work, but there's not really any need. I mean, if you were going to do that, then you would have turbos and superchargers.
Like, like you put the supercharger on top of a supercharger, so you stack two on top of each other. Then you do like two big turbos in compound turbo form, like because it's like even the pursuit of getting one more horsepower. Even if it looks absolutely ridiculous.
Eh, I don't know.
That's the thing, like, because like, oh, it's not worth it for the horsepower you get. But you still get more horsepower, so it's worth it. Even if it's half a horsepower.
Mm.
It's
I
nice
mean,
thing.
you have like a fairly loose supercharger, so you know it pulls air through fairly well. This is on a V8 mind, and then you would have two turbos, fairly big. So when at low end, you have that low end power because of the supercharger. Then at the top end, you have a lot more.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gonna have a second very shortly.
Uh,
Going down to second very shortly.
okay.
But blinds down off the office. Break windows and everything.
Okay.
I just realized my car is rolling up a hill. I'm not using the
Yeah,
gas or anything.
having
It's just idling up a hill.
automatic to do that. I mean, a manual would do it too, but you got clutch.
Yeah. Something is, where I live, there was a story about a guy, I think they made a movie or something about it, but he was going down this hill, like, it's an extremely steep hill, you have to ride your brakes the entire way down the hill, basically. He was in a semi-trailer, and he lost his brakes. And
Yeah, that's
it's right
why,
before, it's right before a sharp turn that you have to slow right down for. And what he did is he got on the radio and called out, and he got another trucker to get in front of him, and slowly back on the brakes till he was touching him, and then use the other truck's brakes to stop him. Something I thought about doing is because it would destroy the clutch, but if you put it into reverse, because the engine is moving forward, it will try and move it backwards if you just gently let off the clutch. Not enough that it stalls at the engine, but enough that it brings up friction in the clutch.
I mean, that's why you have engine brake.
Yeah, I know, but like even that, because it was too much, you couldn't use an engine brake because you need to stop completely because it's too steep for the engine brake.
Mm.
So I was like, if you need to stop an emergency, like if you need to slow down, put it in reverse as you're going forward and slowly let off the clutch, like ride the clutch. Don't fully let off because the engine will stop. But ride the clutch and rev the engine up. Yes, that will destroy the clutch. It will be ruined after. But because the engine's spinning the opposite direction of the clutch, it should, as long as it's good, it should grab and slow it down. As long as you ride it. It will ruin it in the process, because you'll literally be burning it up, but if you need to stop an emergency, you need to stop, you know?
Mm.
My car is just fucking dancing over these bumps. Woo! Oh shit, what the fuck, where'd that hit? Oh fuck. Ooh.
Ow.
Ah.
They might change the suspension on this. And increase the gearing a little bit.
Okay, damn it. I'm just gonna... Is Sound Hunter's not downloaded yet? Ugh.
Alright, so
I want to play something other than
Alright.
BeamNG, but BeamNG is all I got to play right now because I wanted to play Sound Hunter. But like said, that didn't want to fucking work.
Hmm.
Uh, Jesus, my computer's not being warm enough. Something else I did is I got a bunch of free computers from from Kijiji. Like I got a massive like SUV trunk full of electronic stuff. Free.
Fair enough. I would love to stay in chat, but apparently I have pressing matters
What
that
kind
I
of
have to
pressing
tend to.
What kind of pressing matters?
I've got down at where I work, apparently the blinds for the office are swaying in the wind rather daringly,
Ah,
threatening to break windows.
wow.
Why, I have no fucking idea, but
Wait, the
apparently,
blinds inside the building.
no, they're outdoor blinds.
Oh,
They
okay.
just hang from the veranda. So apparently, I have to see to that. Oh,
Okay. How long have I been live for? Jesus, an hour and 30 minutes.
alright. I will see you later.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay, see ya.